No doubt there is a big problem with um, governments spying on their own citizens. That's a problem. But one of the things I've noticed in what's been going on with all these whistleblowers is that they never really talk about the private sector, the corporations, the mega corporations, the multinationals, and the fact that some of those corporations actually have very sophisticated intelligence units. And we're not just talking about gathering information about customers' buying habits. We're not talking about psychologically profiling the consumer in order to sell them more products. Actually, many of the most powerful companies and multinational companies in the world, corporations, employ incredibly well-equipped professional spying agencies. They have their own, or they hire a third party. And this is a big problem. And of course, then there are the other governments spying on their own people, not just your own government. So if you think about it, the world is full of spying, and it's really dangerous, especially when there is no oversight. And so people have to think about that. What are these corporations who are spying on us doing with that information? Are they, as I said, simply collecting information to see how they could manipulate us into buying more of their products? That itself is highly unethical, highly unethical. But think about this. What if, corporations are working with a political agenda, right? Yeah, Ford, for example, Henry Ford, was a Nazi sympathizer. I'm talking about the Mr. Ford, who started the Ford automobile company. So if you think about it, there's a lot of danger in this. And what's scary is that there's a lot of things going on in terms of harming individuals and even entire groups of people. Because they, for example, may hold some what you could call progressive green political views. You don't have to be an extreme political lefty to get in trouble with these big corporations. In fact, if you think about it, these big corporations are equally, not all of them, but many of them, are equally concerned about progressive people who want better quality life, who want better quality services and products, environmentally and socially sound products and services. And many of these big companies are not interested in that. They're interested in basically a simple formula, which is whatever their product happens to be, they want to continue selling it, and they don't want to have to go through the headache of making environmentally green friendly products. Many of them just don't want to do that. And some of them actually couldn't make a profit with the kind of products that they sell, and they would have to change their entire profile. And some of these companies have, again, a political agenda which goes beyond the issue of making money. So this is the world we live in, a world in which you are being spied upon, not just by your own governments, but you're being spied upon by corporations. And some of them are doing terrible things with that information. And some of these spy units, these third-party or corporate-owned spy organizations, sometimes play with human lives in the most horrible ways. I could say more about this from a more direct way, but I'm not going to. So, just think about that, because that's really scary, isn't it?